What up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Pod This, Pod That with Trey. This is episode 2. Let's get it on and popping. What you got for me, baby?
Well, if I'm being real, on the last podcast, I asked you, what would you recommend for people to visit as a tourist, brand new in New York?
Yeah.
And I felt like you could have gave a little more in there.
You right.
So
you
come
right.
on, you got to represent, bro.
You
can't just give a couple.
You're right. All right, I'm gonna give you what it is. I'm sorry. You know, it was just the inner New York in me that gave you that answer. I'm sorry. You know, you know what it is. My apologies. I'm gonna tell you why. Not to say that I got defensive with the question, but all I can really say is that it is being asked of me to tell people on a daily basis, where should I visit? Where should I go? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I work in hospitality. This is what it is. This is like a common question being asked. So, of course, me as a New Yorker, born and raised here, I usually try to tell people, just don't do touristic things. But listen, there are a lot of beautiful things that the city offers, you know. Of course, like last time I said, Times Square, whatever. If you want to go to Times Square, just go enjoy yourself. Enjoy the perks of the people around, like a bunch of people who are taking pictures, just enjoying the view, the billboards and all of that, which is dope. I think it's cool for those that are interested in that type of stuff. For me per se, like I said before, it's whatever. But go to Central Park, you know. Central Park is so big, it starts on 59th Street, ends on 110th Street. You can check out the views. It has beautiful lakes, little bridges, has little perks in there. You can go ice skating. You can go what they have there, ice skating. You can take long walks. They have large grass areas. They have the Central Park Zoo. They have museums not too far away from Central Park. The New York Museum of Natural History. Oh, sorry, New York. The Museum of Natural History. Also, they have the Guggenheim, which is not too far away. What else?
Give us some local Easter eggs.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm giving you touristic scene. All right, wait. Before you tell me. Also, you have the Freedom Towers. You have the Oculus. You have the South Ferry, the Staten Island Ferry. You have the Statue of Liberty. You have the Firefighters Museum. You have Little Italy. We can get food. They have a bunch of other things in there you can go check out. Chinatown, of course, they got a bunch of things. Brooklyn, Dumbo. Go to Dumbo. Dumbo has a beautiful scene. When you go to Dumbo, don't forget to go to Dumbo. They have carousels around the city. I'm giving you the answer that you guys want to hear. Listen, New York is a beautiful place to live.
There's more to add, though. I ain't gonna lie.
There is, but that's what I'm trying to tell you.
A couple good ones. Dumbo's a really good one. By the way, check out the area by the water. Dumbo's
Dumbo's amazing. But what I'm trying to tell you is
St. Mark's.
St. Mark's, but that's more like
it's not the same anymore.
No, it's not the same. I guarantee it's not the same. It's not. You'll have fun because a lot of people go over there to get their piercings, tattoos, their first tattoos, piercings, and hear a lot of things. Of course, you have the West Side. You can go to the Riverside,
West Fourth.
Yeah,
you're taking it to some cool spots.
Listen, West Fourth. You can go play handball if you're a guy.
There's been the what's the spot by West Fourth that we've been to too.
There's
a couple spots.
Oh yeah. Also, if you want to listen to live music, we have the Blue Note, amazing place where they have jazz music going on there. Also, we have McDougal. You have a whole strip, a couple of comedy show spots. They have food. They have the Belgian fry spot that my man right here loves. He loves them things.
Yeah.
You could enjoy different spots, but it's so much in the city that it is too much to handle sometimes. But like I said, I'm giving you guys. Like I said, there's museums. You can go to the movies. You go to restaurants. You can go. Look, I could keep going, etc., and keep going. That's how much things there is to do in New York, but that's what it is. I wanted to give you guys. That's why I'm giving you a brief of what it is. It's just so much to do, and now that we have a lot of influencers on social media, they go to restaurant spots. They do the desserts, little hidden gems, speakeasy spots, and all of that. So the beautiful thing about social media this day and age is that a lot of these people are able to kind of give their insight on these cool places that might be dying, and now they're popular because of these young influencers. I think it's like a hit and miss when it comes to the influencing stuff, but that's something way different out of the realm. But that's it. As far as New York, come enjoy yourself. I'm telling you, this is a place to be. The only thing is that if y'all trying to live here, I'm letting y'all know right now. Get ready to have some deep pockets, cause renting over here is no joke. That's what I'll say. Cost of living out here is way different than a lot of places in the States. You know, we do have great things to do. Great. I'll tell you one thing. It is true what they say. This city does not sleep, no matter what. But come on down to New York City. Come enjoy it. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. You know, just come on. Is that a good answer now, bro? Was that better?
I appreciate that. I
No,
appreciate
no.
that.
You know, listen, I was just trying to
Well,
give the answer that I think you wanted to hear and everybody else wanted to hear. So I'm giving it back to you.
well, you know, we got to get it out of you, right?
Hey, relax. You ain't getting nothing out of me, bro.
Pause
All right, bet.
on that, bro.
We good. All right.
We got to get the good answers. Feel me?
Nah, yeah, we got to.
I feel like you slacked a little bit on
I slacked?
Oh,
you slacked asking me the question.
I should have put more pressure on you.
Hey, no pressure.
Come on now, come on.
All right.
All right. You said you work in hospitality,
Yeah,
right? I'm from Chicago visiting.
Chicago. Okay.
Show me a spot that has a better pizza slice than anything I can find in Chicago.
First of all, I've never been to Chicago, sir. My
All right.
apologies
Anywhere
for
else?
that.
What's your favorite spot in New York?
So I've tried multiple spots, and one of my favorite spots is not. It doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. It's been a few years, but I used to love Rosario's Pizza on the Lower East Side. I will never forget. I can give you a backstory of the first time I went into Rosario's Pizza back in the early '90s, and I remember that you go inside, and this pizzeria was next to Katz. So me just passing by and seeing them working pizza, but the crazy part was the fountains of juice, right? You have the fountains of juice, and then you have the cups that will come out so far out that you would just sit there and you would think they're about to fall on you, and it won't, because the way they set it up was crazy. So it was just a fascination just watching a mountain of freaking cups just like about to tilt, and then just pulling it off and giving you your drink and all of that. So from there on out, I was like, yo, Rosario's Pizza to me was one of the top tier pizzas. But of course, unfortunately, they're not available anymore. Of course, we got the pizzerias. I know they got Joe's Pizza. That was pretty good. It's calm. I've tried Prince Street Pizza. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna give my greatest assessment to it because, like I said, it's an overpopulated area, a spot where everybody goes because of social media. Like I said, back to that type of concept. But they're pretty calm. They're pretty good, but they're always packed. Like I said, it's mostly because of the influencers and everybody else. Lombardi's Pizza, which is the first ever New York City brick oven pizza place that's ever been here, is still pretty good, pretty top tier. I love their pizza. It tastes so fresh, so good, so great. I've even been to Brooklyn. I forgot the name of it. I believe it was Luigi's. I forgot what the name it was. But for me, like I said, Rosario's to me would have been the best. If I can pick another pizza that as good as any other pizza, I'm not gonna lie to you, being in the Lower East Side, I would choose A1 Pizza on Grand Street. I love A1 Pizza. I don't know what it is, but he's an amazing dude. He's always been part of the community. He's always been servicing us for so many years, and the kids love him. And since a kid, going in there, just eating that pizza, oh man, something different about A1 Pizza. That's my personal place my choice of pizza. Of course, a lot of people don't know about it because it's not being like promoted. But A1 Pizza for me.
You remember Mom's on Avenue D?
Mom's, what's crazy about Mom's? It was like a hit or miss for me when I was growing up. Like, I liked it, but I didn't like it. Like, it was weird. I liked it, but I didn't like it because it tasted sweet. It had like a taste of like sugar in it. And I don't know. It was cool. But I could go to another spot and eat pizza and feel like it was a better pizza for me. But Mom's Pizza was a pizzeria that was here for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I don't believe they're there anymore. But we do have other places that may be better. But Mom's Pizza, like I said, it was a hit or miss for me. Sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't. So that's what I'll say about Mom's.
I think one of the big memories I had was Columbia Street Pizza, but back when they had the arcade.
Listen,
machines.
I'm gonna tell you something about Columbia Street Pizza.
But back in the
back in the days, that's what I'm saying. Back in the days, their pizza, I'm not gonna lie, I used to just sit there before hockey took over and became Champion Pizza. I felt like it was the pizza there before was top tier, top notch for me. I love their pizza. I thought it was pretty fucking good. So it was fucking great. And yeah, I would never forget. I could tell you stories about being in there. I'll give you a funny story real fast. I was hanging out with my friends, and we went in there, and we all ordered a slice. And all of a sudden, I said, "Yo, guys, I got to go to the bathroom, wash my hands, do what I do before I touch my food. That's what I like to do. I like to wash my hands and make sure that I'm good." I come back, and my pizza is full of so much fucking garlic salt, some fucking oregano, the pepper seeds, what is it, black pepper and parmesan. Like, I'm talking about stacked. It looked like a bunch of it looked like dirt. It looked crazy, and I was like, "Yo, bro, y'all playing, yo, bros, y'all playing with me. Like, why y'all doing this to me? Like, y'all want to play with me? You know, I'm the wrong motherfucker to play with when it comes to shit." But I said, "You know what? I'm gonna eat it because it's already paid for. Whatever." I go eat it, and I ain't gonna lie to you. My eyes lit up. I was like, "Yo, what did y'all just give me? This is amazing. This is like great." And till that day, to this day, I do. Everybody be like, "Yo, you crazy? Why you putting so much oregano and garlic salt and all of that?" I'm like, "Yo, bro, I guarantee you, I'm putting you onto something that I thought was sound crazy, but ever since that day, I've never stopped putting those ingredients the way I do, and that shit tastes phenomenal, guaranteed. Maybe one day I'll make a video of me actually doing it, and y'all can see what the fuck I'm talking about, because that shit is. It looks like it's not edible. That's what makes it even crazier. Y'all like, "Ooh, yo, bro, that's a heart attack," and I'm like, it ain't a heart attack when you have flavors. When you have the flavors in, something different.
You know what?
It's beautiful.
Think of that time period. Do you remember on Rivington and Pitt when it wasn't a deli, it was a bodega?
Oh yeah, you know what's crazy? My cousin worked for that bodega, Rivington and Pitt. He actually was in the deli. He made the sandwiches, the burgers. My cousin's he was doing his thing back in the days. Oh yeah, by the way, if you ain't know, I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say that's a private shit, but I ain't gonna say. But yeah, great people, great amazing people. Actually, my cousin wound up taking over years later, taking over the spot and running it himself. But of course, you got to move on. There's other locations, other places you got to serve. So that's what it is. Shout out to my cuz, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing this thing always, with the bodegas and shit. But yeah, man, I miss the bodegas. There's a lot of delis now. The bodegas I can't even count in my hand right now how much bodegas are actually in the Lower East Side right now. Straight up.
Facts. What's a childhood memory that really impacted you, that you still remember, you never forget? Maybe, it still affects you today and helps you, or you think about it. But also maybe, you know what I mean, it helped you during some challenging times where you use that memory to fuel you, to get you through that.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Big shout out to my cuz Francis. He introduced me to University Settlement when I was 13 years old, and I've never, I've been to Boys Club. I'm a Boys Club kid. You know what I'm saying? Being from the area that I'm at, and I went from Boys Club and then leaving Boys Club and then hanging out with my cuz. But I'll give him a shout out because he brought me to University Settlement, and there I got to see things that I've never seen before. Like, they were a great program that shifted and shaped a lot of the youth. And big shout out to everybody there. I'm gonna give you a shout out in a few minutes. But when I tell you that place really changed me as a man, as a teen, it made me grow. It made me grow to the man I am today, and the understanding of things that come with life. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I want to give a big shout out to Greg Morris, Mickey. I want to give a big shout out to Lori. I want to big Monique. I want to give a shout out to Michelle, Joseph, Cyrus. I'm gonna keep going with the names. There's a lot of names. Gil, Melanie, I believe is the name. The art teachers, everybody that was incorporated throughout my life through all those years. I'm giving a big shout out to y'all. You guys shaped me to the person that I am today. From the little badass motherfucker, that a lot of people hated at that time, to the person I am today. I am highly, highly grateful for you guys. You guys, in so many ways, were like my parents as well, because you guys put me in places that I thought I would never ever get to. see and feel and enjoy. You know, like, you know, when you're young, you know, you have that mindset where it's like, I don't give a fuck. I want to do what the fuck I want to do. I ain't got to listen to nobody. But the fact that you had a support system like that program at University Settlement, I give all the praise and love to you guys. I might have missed some people, but I guarantee you, you guys are mentioned in my heart and shown that this is something that I will always cherish. Like, I'm grateful and honored to have all these people in my life in my teenage times. Oh, big shout out to Aileen for AmeriCorps as well, because that was a big impact in my life. If you guys don't know what AmeriCorps is, look into it. It might be available still. The program might be available. I'm not sure yet because it's been so many years, but check it out. But yeah, the impact and the people I've met over the years, the friendships I've created, the bond that I've created. I even got friends that become my brothers, you know, to this day. Friends that became my sisters, you know. So praise to, like I said, the program. If it wasn't for that program, I don't even know where I'll be today. Straight up.
You know, I gotta ask because we
Right.
both did AmeriCorps.
Of course.
What's your and we both did Grand Street too.
Yeah, with the Grand Street. So I can tell you, it's my fault to cut you off, but
Okay.
I've been to Grand Street. I've been to Martha Valle, which is well, Grand Street. That's where we was at.
It's a new school now, I think.
So it's still, I don't know what it is, but from Henry Street, where I worked at, University Settlement, to the door, to
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
oh
that.
yeah, New Life. Even though I've never been a participant of New Life, I just used to walk in there and just thought, hey, what's up, guys? I know a lot of people there. Big shout out to you because you was in, you know what I'm saying, in New Life for a while. Your big shout out. Look, now you know what's even crazy? I gotta even give a shout out to the family of New Life. I gotta give a big shout out to Bo, my brother. May he rest in peace, Harvey. May he rest in peace, Rolly. May she rest in peace.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy what I'm about to say. May she rest in peace, Barbara. May he rest in peace, Mark. It's like so much people that were there
Yep.
that influenced the community in the Lower East Side.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you something. These people, oh, including my brother right here. I'm gonna say his name because you know it is what it is. He's the one asking the question. My brother Kelvin right here. If you know Kelvin, you know his heart. You know who he is as a person, and I give a lot of praise to him. And I'm glad that he's still here in my life as my brother, as somebody that I can trust,
Same.
as somebody asking me the questions to this pod. The only man that I trusted enough to ask me questions in these things, in these ways. So I salute to you. I appreciate you for being a friend. Such, you know, even though we know each other before these programs, we grew up with each other. But at the end of the day, I got to praise everybody that was part of. Oh, yeah, by the way, I can't miss Al. I can't miss Manny. There was one of the guys that were, Sham, there was one of the guys in the end of New Life. Ephraim was another gentleman that was part of it. Listen, everybody that I'm naming, these people are simply beautiful people that were part of my life throughout me growing. Even though, like I said, I wasn't part of that program, I would just go by because I knew Kelvin, I knew everybody and all that. So, but it's crazy because for some reason, it's like I was an alumni.
I was trying to find the right word, bro.
Alumni by
Alumni
default.
is the right word. You were literally an alumni. Like,
but it's so crazy. I was never part of it, but it was like I was there so much, and everybody looked at me as a staff
You're part of
member.
the family.
But to welcome me as a staff, like everybody would look up to me, even the kids, and I'm glad that I was always a part of these programs. Like I said, I'm glad that I was part of Henry Street. I'm glad that I was part of the Door. I'm glad that I'm part of University Settlement. I'm glad that I was part of New Life and all these programs and you know keep Grand Street, all that. I'm proud because you guys made me as I grew and as I grew old. You know what I'm saying? As I am today, you know, like I'm grateful and honored for you guys. I'm telling you, that's one of the most inspirational things that I've ever encountered in my life. I really thought I wasn't gonna be part of this life at one point in my life because I felt like, yo, I was just fucking up so much. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. When people be like, yo, I hate that dude. And I'm like, hate me is crazy. So I was like, damn, like, what do I have to do to change? And what do I have to do to tell people, like, yo, that's not me. I'm not that kid anymore. That's not the person that I, you know, become. Just know that the person that you do know today is somebody that you could trust, that you can have conversations with. It's gonna give you positive energy, positive vibes. And listen, I'm wearing my hoodie, Positive Vibes Only Club. That's all I want to give people. I want to give everybody just the energy to just continue to grow and become better for themselves. And that's it. Just show positive. I don't like to hear people talk about negative stuff, but like I said, that's one of the places, or the places, not one, many places that made me and molded me to the man today.
I'll say this: you're one of the people that I know that can really connect with a wide variety of folk.
I try, but I'm, it's funny that you say that. My fault.
Go ahead. I want to hear.
But I'm a shy person. It sounds crazy. I'm a shy ass person. When it comes to certain things, I gotta have to get into, get to know you and put you. But I am. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am. Like when it comes to talking to the ladies, I'm a punk. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a pussy. But I try.
You're reserved. You ain't. You're not a P-word or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're reserved and you're very calculated in what you're looking for and what you want and what you're willing to allow.
Possibly. I don't know, man. That sounds better. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But
so let me rock with it then.
Yeah. I dig. Listen, I'll give you that. But yeah, I can say that's one of the main places and things that have impacted me and put me in a better place today. And listen, this is where the creation of my brand comes from. Just having people supporting me and just having my back through all these years and knowing that what I'm giving you guys is something real, something true, something that is creative and in so many forms and ways. So that's what I could give you. The best version of myself is the version that I'm giving you now and continue to give you. Maybe one day, I'll be able to, finally get somebody in my life and have kids and just show and mold and educate and just have them be, great in the next generations to come. So, yeah. Appreciate y'all for real. I love you guys, man. Every day, I'm grateful for y'all.
I want to give you props too. You named a lot of people. Let me say something real quick about you.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people welcomed you, right?
Like I said, in the beginning it was weird, but
and let me say this: man. You took a lot of time, especially with the next generation. You would really spend time with them, and make sure that they're heard and that you guide them too. That's part of why you had such an impact. I think on so many people in the community. Yeah, New Life, Grant Street, The Door, all that.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that before we go off, you gave a lot of honors. Let's give you some honor too, and
I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Like I'm telling you, a lot of people are like, yo, you're such a great person. You're such this, you're such that, and I'm like, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, but this is not something I did alone. This is something with the help of so much people. And like I said, I'm praising y'all all day, every day, sending y'all love. And I hope y'all get to see this and y'all get to see it and say, oh wow, thank you for doing the best you can, and I thank you for showing me the ropes to above and beyond things that this world had to offer and has to offer. So, thank you.
Who was your favorite 90s celebrity crush?
There's so many. There's so fucking many. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold up. Before you answer though.
No, what?
Before you answer though, I'm gonna put a twist in it.
Alright, what's the twist?
If you name your crush, you have to also name, if they're a singer, you gotta name a song.
Okay.
If they're, an actress, you gotta name a movie.
I can do that. I'm like
hold on, it gotta be the whatever you think is best, and people might get on you about what you think is best versus others. So go ahead.
Alright, I don't know. I had the most massive crush on fucking Lisa Turtle from Saved by the Bell. Fire. I don't know, man. Something about her. I'm saying, who else I could say? I liked, there were so many. Oh, Sanaa Lathan. Oh, man, Sanaa Lathan. To this day, I be like, Sanaa Lathan, loving basketball. Oh, my God, man. Sanaa Lathan. Any movie she's in, forget about it. I just love Sanaa. I liked Halle Berry. She still looks amazing for her age to this day. She looks fucking.
Now you're just cheating, so
I'm not cheating because listen, I could say, Alicia Keys, Alicia Keys.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
All right.
but
all
I'm gonna
right.
say, all right. So I'm gonna say my night. She's not. Well, the thing is that she started in the '80s, but I guess being growing up in the '90s, I will say top tier, top of the top. I think my number one draft pick would be Sade. I'm sorry, a lot of people might just fuck with my fucking answer. Sade. Sade is in the '60s, and she looks like she just came out of and started her career today. She still looks amazing. She still looks amazing, amazing, great. And that's it. Sade.
Yo, I'm real. I'm surprised that you gave Sade, bro. Because
Shit,
I
look at
can't
you.
even. I can't
Yo,
even.
Yo,
I can't even.
fix your words. Fix
I
your words.
can't
Fix
even-
your words. I'm telling you, man.
I can't even Sade, bro.
Yeah,
She
I know,
and
I
if
know.
you seen
I
like,
know.
bro.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
I know.
All right.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You got
I
it.
know.
Actually,
I-
you
I
surprised me on that
I know.
one.
I know. Look at you.
Yeah. You got that.
I
You
know.
got that.
I
You
know.
got that.
I
You
know.
got it.
I know.
All right.
Look, you
Damn.
didn't even want to finish the question. You don't even
No,
want to.
ain't nothing.
We can
Ain't
keep
nothing
going.
else. You already
But that's
cheated.
it. I feel like
That's
I
a cheat
know
code
that
right
a cheat
there.
code. I know. I think so. She was Sade. I'm sorry. Like that was it. Like to this day, I fall asleep to Sade music. Like just imagine. Like I could literally listen to her all day. Like her voice, everything about.
All right. You got to name a song though.
There's no way I can name so many songs and even albums.
Man,
I'll
yeah,
tell
I ain't
you-
gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you to that. Let me ask you another question.
Go ahead.
You think the youngins know who she is?
I think they'll know of her because of the remixes to music that's being put out there, and a lot of people just jumping off and
Yeah,
creating.
but sometimes you'll hear like
You would hear it, but the problem
you'll hear the beat, but you won't necessarily know where it came from. The
well,
sample.
that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a lot of the remixes of these kids' music this day and age, they're cross-referencing a lot of these artists, and they're not knowing their catalogs. Like we could sit here right now and start showing pictures like they're doing on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, all these things. Like, who's this artist? Can you name this artist? A lot of these people can't name a lot of these artists, but if you give a person from the 90s, the 80s, et cetera, they're going to be like, oh shit, I grew up to this artist and this person. Even today, you could put even the new age rappers, and I'll still know a lot of them because even though I don't listen to their music, I'm still going to understand that this is what these kids are listening to. I follow a lot of the things that, like, when it comes to the media, when it comes to music, I follow a lot of it. I just don't listen to everything. But yeah, straight up, you know what I mean? Like, listen, this generation has missed out on quality. When I say quality, I mean a lot of hard work and dedication. And the best part of when we were growing up is actually going to the store and buying albums, physical copies, not worried about no fucking streaming, not worried about the fact that, oh yeah, we got the most stream. No, motherfucker. We went out there and actually bought physical copies. We actually met these artists in these fucking record stores. We actually got online for hours just because we were fanning out, looking at them. Listen, I'll do anything and everything to meet Sade if I had the
I'm a
opportunity.
youngin.
You ain't no fucking youngin, bro. We around the same age.
All right.
I'm a little older than you, but
I just
still,
meant I'm 30.
my ass. Yeah, yeah. And,
Now let me ask you something.
yeah.
Back in the day, if I wanted to go get a record, where am I going? Around here.
So I can name so many places, but if you were from the Lower East Side, we had 3 spots, if I'm not mistaken. We had Ritmo Latino. We had one of the most famous spots in the Lower East Side at that time was Bates. And if you wanted other music, you could go to Tower Records. Later on came Virgin Megastore. Well, mind you, Virgin Megastore was one of the top tier places because you could literally go there and they'll have fucking 50 albums across the whole store with headphones, and you could sit there or stand there and listen to
Oh,
a
yo.
whole album.
Bruh.
A whole album and just be like, wow. All right, I'm going to purchase this now.
After the movie theater, remember? We used to go to the movie theater and then
Man,
stop
even,
by
even movie theaters.
and listen to music, like try to like see what we want or
Yeah.
like.
Listen, even movie theaters. We'll go to the movies and we'll actually be like, wow, that was a movie. would actually go spend money on these movies and spend all this type of money, you'd be like, wow, like, and it wasn't even expensive at that time. Now you can't go watch a movie. You spending $50, $60 with a date, $70, $80. Popcorn is super expensive. Drinks are super expensive. Candy is like pointless because you're getting like worse than a bag of chips. The shit be in a little plastic pouch, and then you open the box, you think it's all the candy, and it's just like 50 cents pack of fucking candy from back in the days. I'm just saying. Listen, when it comes to like music and just the fact that everything has shifted and went streaming, I feel like we actually went steps back. Because of course the music is appreciated more now because you get to listen to it more, but does the artist get their praise? Not like people from back in the days. Some people you could be like timeless music. You can name albums, music. Mm-hmm. Now we could sit here and be like, oh yeah, by the way, that was a good album, and you could forget about it. You won't even go back to it ever again.
You know what? I think we just found a topic for one of the,
Now we can get into we could do episodes just straight on music. I'm with it.
I think we just found something there. Just want to let you know, just because
it extended from a question. The questions from the 90s.
No, I know. That was good.
Going through this whole process of the changes of over the years. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I'm down to give you more crushes, but like I said, you said I won by default, so I was just to leave it at that. We could just move on to other questions, which is cool with me. I'm ready. I'm down for that too. You know what I'm saying? Just wave the white flag right now, and it's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
It's over. You good? You good?
Yeah, I know.
All right. I got one for you.
Not that I was out here crazy because my Air Force Ones were clean.
Yeah, keep going. Clean.
Sorry, let me just.
Go ahead. Yeah.
And I often rely on you, like, yo, bro, help me out. Like,
what?
Does this match with that? What brand should I look for? What's the new thing out?
Yeah.
So to that extent, if you're gonna style someone who knows nothing about styling themselves and just wants to like look fly, you know what I mean? They might have something coming up.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know how to even get to it. I'm sorry. You my brother and all that, but you give me.
It's right. I use toothpaste on my
nerd.
Give
me nerd box.
I just toothpaste my Air Force Ones last week, bro.
You toothpaste them shits?
Yeah, toothpaste.
Bro,
rub the brush.
No.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, that's some nerd shit. Now I'm fucking with y'all. Nah. Listen, at the end of the day, I think you're allowed to just be you and however you want to be, but it's a no-no, my brother, to be with some dirty ass.
It's a no-no. It's a nay-nay.
It's a no-no.
All right, hold on.
It's a fucking no-no.
So I can't wear dirty Air Force Ones.
Hell fucking no.
It builds character, bro.
All right, so I'll say dirty Air Force Ones are like disowning you and taking you out the family trees picture. Like, that's how bad it is. So you're going to be fucked if you go with some dirty ass, bum ass, especially wrinkled ass. Yeah, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. Just save yourself now.
Here's my opinion.
No, what's your opinion? Listen, you say you're not into fashion. You're into the computer.
Yeah, but I think that my sneakers are not dirty.